Everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory 4, episode 21 with me, Sid. And last episode we moved all of our storage over. We're still not ready to move completely over yet, but we're getting there. This episode I want to get my smelting sorted, and I have got a plan for this. So I'm going to want you, and you, and then you, and you, and you. I don't know how many. Oops, not all of that. Oh well, that's fine. We've got all of those. I didn't actually desperately need all of that, but what we'll do is we'll just come on, give me a proper amount, and we'll just fill this up like that for now. That'll do the trick nicely. Yeah, so we keep the water source and everything in there. That should be fine, and we shall stick a torch there as well, just for good measure. So, yeah, we need to head back home. The reason I've come over for silicon is I ran out of silicon, so that's what we should find is that the silicon press now fires into life, because that is waiting on. There's a demand for silicon there. There we go, got it. And that should then be satisfied and make that. And I'm just making another 16k cell for down here. However, what I want to do for now is come under the ground. And I realise this is dark, so we shall pop this down temporarily. And I want to basically hollow out the basement, because this is where I want to put some hidden machinery. There you go. So I'm going to quickly do that. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, this is all hollowed out. I'm going to leave all of this wiring and this stuff visible, because this is supposed to be a basement, and I've slabbed the floor because I don't want to have a lot of visible torches in the area. So we've got a means of getting in and out, and I didn't want to do that, but that doesn't matter. So what do I want to do? Well, first things first, we need to go and have a look at our 4K cell, and we go into you and we make one of, what am I missing? What am I missing? Calculation processor. Am I? I thought I had one. Maybe I'm not. Craft me a calculation processor then, please, if you don't mind. Yeah. So that's off doing this thing. Lovely, lovely. Excellent. So we can make our 4K cell, and we can finish that particular job off in a moment. Any second. Oh, we need to make that right next. No, we don't need to. Oh, I forget my head if it weren't screwed on, I tell you. 16k cell. Bang, and then we can make a one of. Ooh, have I not got a 16k? Thought I had a 16. I know I had a. There we go, one 16k cell, and that should give us more than enough storage for everything we're ever going to need. Right, so with that in mind, I need to go back home for starters. I need to go and grab a few bits from the temporary home, and the bit we need specifically is that, and we'll knock that out there. I might as well knock these out here as well, and we might as well take this over with us actually, and we'll tidy that up later. So we need you. We've got torches, that's not a problem. Okay, I think we're good at this stage. Oh, we need we're going to need a flux duct as well, but we'll do that at the other side. Flux point, one of those. And I know I've not got enough of those, so let me make that. Make one. Oh, you know what, this is another one we need to make a recipe for, isn't it? That, and then we'll do that, then we shall do that. and that is one of them. And then we need some users, mechanical users, or automated users as they are. So I need a couple of dispensers. That will go with a couple of droppers. 1, 2. Boo, boo, boo. We need 2 of those. 1, 2. And then we should be good to make... Ooh, we're out of obsidian again. Alright, well, you know what that means, don't we? I'm going to have to go make some obsidian. I shall be back in a moment. Alright, got that. So we can put those in and then dump the rest of those in there. Then I'm going to put that and that away with that for now, and that can go away because we don't need it. So we need 1, 2 of those, and I think that's right. Do I need 1 or 2? Hang on. I do need 2. That's 2. It is definitely 2. And we're going to need you. We also need some duct. Of the item variety. Doesn't always have to be hardened glass. I'm never certain on it. It seems very odd when I could have items travel more rapidly. Not an issue. I just need item duct then, don't I? 1, 2, 3. That should... Ooh. Oh, it's probably rocks, that's why. And then we're going to need some servo. We're going to need 1, 2, 3 of those, I think. And then how many? I'll do 6, so we'll have hoppers. We've got 6, that's perfect. And then a chest. Chest we'll do as an interface. And this should all work. So what I want to do is right down here, let me get our... How do I want to do this then? If I come down here with the furnaces in a straight line, and then I probably want some slabbagers. Actually, I don't need that. I'll just stick a torch up there for now. So we are going to come down here and out the back, I think, and we're going to stick our chest here. We're going to have you come down like this, go 1 and then all the way down, just as a nice little item chain, nothing fancy. So output will come into here, and then we will, I'm probably going to, would that make more sense? Possibly would make more sense on the other side, actually. I think one of the things, and this is one I've noticed with people who do redstone, they're very spatially aware. They know what they want to achieve when they're doing this. Right, we need to have, let me have a look. I need, I think if we put that here, that works, doesn't it? And then we come around here and we place that pointing at that. Yes, so that's going to do that, and then we'll have that one pointing into there. That's going to have a torch underneath it for heating, because obviously everybody knows that, you know, a flaming stick is the best way to melt cobble. And then the cobblestone generator will go underneath there like so, and that will start going in there. Leave it there, it's always on, preview hidden, vertical offset is there, it's 1 by 1 and it's a use. And if we get our thing here and go power. Now why is that constantly being used? Because it's, I mean, it's only using a tiny amount, but Let me just turn that off for a moment. No, that's fine. It's still. I'll just leave them on for now. So the idea is I've got 6 furnaces and six buckets. And if I put my buckets in here, it's facing the wrong way around. Okay, that's fine. We do it like this then, don't we? So 6 buckets of lava go in there. Again, we know this is... I can do fancy things with redstone and comparators on this, but to be honest, probably not worthwhile. And then we're going to come from there and we are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way down there, and that is going to go into here, and that is going to be always on. Well, it is actually working. It is a bit slow, but it doesn't actually have to be that fast. So this basically will chuck lava buckets down into the fuel slot of each of these furnaces. And when they're used, they will come out here. And we are going to take these crescent hammer. We're going to place a thing on there. We are going to blacklist buckets and we are going to be ignored, so always on. So when the bucket gets used, it gets sucked out, comes down here, goes back in, and then will automatically just get put into the furnace. Kind of works for me. So the only thing left then is the interfaces. I didn't need that because I can bring an interface. I can come more or less straight down, I think, from here. In fact, let's go and get some cable. I need more cable. Oh, it's not in my inventory, is it? No. That's fine. So we'll get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, and we'll put the crescent hammer away. That can go away. And we'll keep the 2 buckets. So we need more cable. Make me some of that, please. And then make me... I don't really... Actually, pure's easier to get, isn't it? So... might as well just make a stack and a bit of that. And then we need some... we need an import. ME import bus. Which can come down onto the top of that. We shall... hang on, that's not right. We shall whitelist buckets. And that one will... I need a fuzzy filter on that, don't I? Yeah, I'm going to need a filter on that. Otherwise it's not going to work. But that's fine. We can get the fuzzy card. So we need to make, you are a basic fuzzy card. I think it's a fuzzy. Is an advanced, so we need another calculation processor. Okay, let me get that pulled together. I'll be back in a sec. Actually, didn't take that long. There's a fuzzy card. So that should allow us now to match split damage. I want to know, maybe it's not that then. How the hell do you blacklist things in this? memory, biometric. Been a while since I could have sworn there used to be a filter. Inverter. What does an inverter card do? Maybe we need one of those. Let me just double check this, because I could have sworn there was a simple like filter card, but maybe that has changed. Back in a second. Alright, apparently you can't actually blacklist an input bus, which is bloody stupid, but there you go. So we're going to pop you there, we're going to stick you there, we're going to crescent hammer that out the way, and we are going to stick you there. Now you are whitelisting buckets, you are going to blacklist buckets, and you are going to be always on. So now buckets will go that way, anything else will go this way, doesn't really matter what it is. And at that point we apply our input bus and basically bring that back into the fold, like so. So then that just leaves interfaces, and there's a couple of options, and I'm not entirely sure. I think I probably am going to do. I don't. You don't do round robin mode, do you? No. We'll get there eventually. I can't type. Yep. And yeah, I'm just for a moment panicking that I might have accidentally clicked the wrong thing, but we didn't. So if I go with a servo, these will filter options, blacklist, or dictionary, extracts from multiple slots, blah blah blah. Don't think that's any of that is what we want. What about is it an input or? Hang on, I'm trying to remember it. I'm trying to remember things. That is a filter. That is a retriever. So we could go with just a retriever, and that would pull to itself. We could get multiples of those. Could try that. Can't work. Can't be any worse, can it? Let's give that a little play, shall we? So I need. So let's go with just a couple for now. And let's also be in the thing. How fast do we want it? Extraction rate. Can I make you? No, not. Oh, I need more invar for that. Okay, we'll just go. Tell you what, we'll just go with that. That should do the trick. Make me 6. I'll make all 6. Why not, eh? 5 and 6, and then we need a chest, which we will. And I'm going to take some cobble. I'm going to take some cobble and some sand if I've got it. Actually, I'm just curious as to how this will work. And let's go down. Now I've not really played with this bit, I must be honest. That's this bit. This bit is out of the system, if you like. So we're going to put a retriever there, and there. Now if I put the chest here, then that gives me potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions where I could put interfaces for smelting recipes. Okay. That is always on. Oops, always on. Always on. always on, always on, and always on. Now let's have a look. If I just go here and dump those and those in, doing them 8 at a time. Oh, that's backwards for some reason. We'll fix that. Oh, I can probably just do it with a pressing hammer, can't I? There we go. And then it refills the buckets for me as well. Round robins them round so it spreads them out nice and evenly. That goes in here. The buckets have gone up there. That's almost it done. And these run for as long as it's completely free fuel. They run for 100 items, so it doesn't matter how much I throw through this, it will do its trick. That is just going to happily go through and do its things. I think that'll work. Just need to put an interface on the top. Let's an interface. And I've got an interface. Excellent. So we'll turn you into a normal interface, and we shall pop that there, pop that off, because we don't really want that in, and we can get you going and you will have your thing in. So we just need some processing patterns and we're good. I'm going to take a little bit of that sand and just dump that in there. Hello. I haven't got any patterns. Okay, we need to make a blank pattern. So if I go get a blank pattern, which needs some quartz glass, let me make a couple. I think quartz glass is a craftable item already, so all we need to do is tell this to make a pattern. That's a crafting recipe. Who's got most? You all got 2 items? You have, so you can go in there now. Encoded pattern makes a pattern. Lovely. And then this will become a processing recipe, which we will then go and say I would like to take some sand and I would like to process it into glass. No. And that's that, which will then go down here and jump in there. So in theory, I can go up here and go, can I have some sand please for starters? We do need to teach you how to make sand, so let's request some patterns, shall we? In fact, I'm going to make, I don't know, 30, I'm going to make a stack of these if I can. Oh god, I can't. We need to teach it some basic stuff, don't we? We need to teach it, well, I can't teach it crushed quartz yet because I haven't got any things. Glowstone dust we need to work on. Let me just sort this out, I'll be back in a second. Alright, we're coming up on close in the episode. This is now making glass, that's all good. This is all good, everything's good there. One thing I do have a problem with at the moment is I have to go around manually adding all of these interfaces, the patterns to them, and I'm thinking I want an interface terminal, which is an interface. Well, we should be able to make an interface. Make me one, please. Oh, it's missing Fluix dust. Oh, okay, and we make Fluix dust with Fluix crystals, don't we? We take half a stack, and you are going to go through the, well, at the moment the manufactory. I'm thinking we probably want a crusher. But I can make a crusher. Let me just quickly, just for the, you know, sheer hell of it, really. We've got basically almost nothing of that. Well, what did I have? Yeah, nothing. So we need those. All right, this is for another day. Because one of the things I do want to do, and I think if I go through that, this one here is just 1 thick, but this floor is 2 thick. So we've got the opportunity to work up here with machines, run cables under the ground, do all of the good stuff. But right now I do need some fluix dust. Let me just go back to temporary home, where there is currently some quartz being crushed. Just do that. That will do me a little bit of that. In fact, that will do. We'll take a bunch of it with me, though. Of course, that would be stupid not to take it. Back to storage. Let me pop that back in there along with those, and I can make the interface now. Next, start. So that should give me the interface side of things, and if I want an interface terminal, I will need an engineering processor. I've got one, okay. And that should be it. Let me come off, oh, I need cable. Cable. And we'll just bring you off of there for now, and that can go there, and now we should be able to see chest. Can we rename these? I wonder, inscriber, Mac, so we can just drop them straight in. That's the beauty of this one. Can you not rename these interfaces? Blocking mode, interface terminal, priority. Do you just rename it in the... let me just try something a second. That's assuming I've got an anvil anywhere. I don't know whether I have, actually. Easily sorted. Oh, even easier sorted when you actually have one. Let me just pop you down there for now, and we'll take the interface and we shall call this the smelter. And then if we jump down here, we should be good to then go and put you back there. We can stick you there, and that can go in there. And that should now show it as the, yes it does, excellent. So that's the inscribers, that's the Mac, that's the smelter, that's fine, so we know to rename them. Well, I think on that note, I think we're probably about ready to end this episode. Not a huge amount done, but I think this little setup here is interesting, just for its, why does that keep changing, turning around? I don't know. Let me... Oh, hello. That was probably not the wisest of things to do, was it? Because now I need to find my bucket of lava. Lava. Thank you. Just can't be done with. If that's going to be like that, right, let's go and screenshot and done. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.